What makes us different from other ministries is the game we love to play and coach. We use it for the glory of God, to reach and disciple guys, young and old, to learn how to live like Jesus. Baseball isn't the most important thing we do, but it definitely gives us a platform to share our faith in Christ. Through these 10 years of ministry, the game has evolved, and so has our ideas for reaching out to the community. The Fall League, currently underway, was an idea that has grown over the last few years. We have 170 high school baseball players competing on 12 teams this fall. Every time we get together, it gives us one more opportunity to speak into the hearts of these young men. Every game allows us to grow in our relationships, coach to player and player to coach.
I would say my favorite thing about being a coach in the Full Count Fall League is just the ability that it gives us to build relationships with our local high school players. Ultimately, my goal this season with such a young team is to just get to know these guys, build the relationships, get their ear, let them know how much we care about them.
I've had some of the same families of kids on our team for 7 out of the 8 years we've played, so we've really formed some strong bonds, not only with the coaches and the players, but the players in the dugout. They get to know kids from other schools.
So, starting my freshman year of high school, I decided not to play on my school team, so Full Count Fall League was really what I looked forward to play baseball, and it was just a better opportunity to learn the gospel, learn how to share the gospel better.
I was telling the guys just last week after our game, my son has been here every game, even the first little practice we had, he's been involved in all of it and has his uniform laid out every week, raring to go. And been in the devotions, doing the Genesis Journal, and last week on the way home started asking some pretty serious questions. And I started getting those butterflies in my stomach, and it was that questions that you want to have with your son since even before they're born, that you're praying to have, and I'm thinking, just don't mess this up. And I had a buddy of mine say, when God's in control of something like that, you can't mess it up. So he started weeping and just asking what it felt like to, how do you ask Jesus into your heart? We started talking about sin, and I pulled over right there in the Harbor Freight parking lot, put it in park, and he prayed to ask Jesus to come into his life and forgive him of sin. Man, I was a wreck. And so I've been telling everybody that, and so I texted the coaches the next morning. I said, there's no doubt that I'm past my years of playing this game that I love. But if God can take a game that I love and use it as a platform to minister to young athletes and my son, then I'm all in. And this ministry will forever have a piece of my heart.
We have many dreams for FC Baseball in the future to give us more opportunities to reach baseball players for Christ, but one in particular that will come into fruition in the next year is a college baseball team called Rhythm. The Rhythm baseball team will be a summer collegiate team based in Hendersonville, Tennessee, starting in 2021. We're underway in the recruitment process currently to start building this program.
Hey guys, I'm standing on the home field of the new Full Count Rhythm College summer team. We're excited about this ministry opportunity because we're going to bring 35 college baseball players from around the country to Hendersonville to share the gospel with them and walk with them in discipleship over the course of 2 to 2.5 months. But our hopes with this team is to bring them here, disciple them, and send them back to their college campuses and start discipleship groups all over the country. As you can see, God is still working in and through Full Count Ministries, and specifically in the baseball community. If Full Count Ministries has impacted you or touched you in any way, would you please prayerfully consider partnering with us? Our vision is to take the gospel to wherever baseball is being played, and we can't do that without your help. So would you please consider partnering with us to help us to advance the gospel in the game?